Welcome to Ask and Learn.
In this question, we have V1 equal VG1, which is equal WAB multiply YGAB1 plus WC multiply YGC1 is equal to 0, and V2 equal VG2 equals negative WAB multiply YGAB2 minus WC multiply YGC2 equals negative 6 multiply 9.81 multiply 0.25 minus 10 times 9.81 multiply 0.55 is equal negative 68.67 joule. Initially, T1 equal to 0. Since the hammer rotates about the fixed axis, so VGAB2 is equal omega 2 RGAB. So omega 2 multiply 0.25 and VGC2 equal omega 2 RGC, which is equal omega 2 multiply 0.55. The mass moment of inertia of the rod AB is equal IGAB equals 1 over 12 ml square equals 1 over 12 multiply 6 multiply 0.5 square equals 0.125 kilogram dot meter square, and IC equals 1 over 12 m multiply 3r square plus h square equals 1 over 12 times 10 multiply 3 times 0.05 square plus 0.15 square, which is equal 0.025 kilogram dot meter square. For T2, which is equal half IGAB omega 2 square plus half MAB VGAB 2 square plus half IGC omega 2 square plus half MC VGC 2 square. If we substitute, we will have T2 equal half times 0.125 omega 2 square plus half times 6 times omega 2 multiply 0.25 whole square plus half multiply 0.025 multiply omega 2 square plus half multiply 10 multiply omega 2 times 0.55 whole square. So T2 in this case will be equal 1.775 omega 2 square. Then T1 plus V1 equals T2 plus V2. So T1 and V1 equal to 0 plus 0 equal 1.775 omega 2 square plus negative 68.67. So omega 2 will be equal 6.22 radian per second. And HA1 equals HA2. So we have 0.125 times 6.22 plus 6 multiply 6.22 times 0.25 square plus 0.025 times 6.22 plus 10 times 6.22 times 0.55 square, which is equal 30 VD times 0.55 minus 0.125 omega 3 minus 6 omega 3 multiply 0.25 square minus 0.025 omega 3 minus 10 times omega 3 multiply 0.55 square. So from this equation we can get 16.5 VD minus 3.55 omega 3 equals 22.08, and this is equation number 1. By using or the component of velocity of impact at point P just before and just after the impact along the line of impact. So VB x2 equals VGC2 equals omega 2 RGC, which is equal 6.22 multiply 0.55 equals 3.421 meter per second, and VBX3 equals VGC3 equals omega 3 RGC, which is equal omega 3 times 0.55. We have E equals VD3 minus VBX3 over VBX2 minus VD2. If we substitute by the values, so 0.6 equals VD3 minus or plus omega or W3 times 0.55 over 3.421 minus 0. So we can get from this an equation that VD3 plus 0.55 omega 3 equals 2.053, and this equation is number 2. By solving the first two equations, 1 and 2, we will get VD3 equals 1.54 meter per second and omega 3 equals 0.934 radian per second.